From lighting to streaming setups to overpowered webcams to the best SSDs available, even YouTube stars, BILD 2025 had it all. I am here at BILD 2025. This is the expo that's put on by B&H Electronics in New York. We are just a couple blocks down from the B&H store on 34th Street. We are here at the Javits Center. There's a huge flow of people coming in. I already went in earlier, got my lay of the land, got a chance to see what products I wanted to look at, and got lunch, and now I'm back, and we're going to take a look. I'm going to take you guys in to see what's at this expo. Great expo for content creators, film creators, photographers, and so on. So let's go take a look. All right, we are entering in now. BILD Expo 2025. All right, so I walked through that line right there, got my badge, and now I'm walking into the main exhibit hall for BILD 2025. They do have a bunch of keynote speeches from companies like Nikon, YouTube, and Panasonic. You'll even see the keynote speech schedule right here, but we are much more concerned with the products themselves. So let's take a look at some of my favorite products from BILD 2025. All right, I am here at the Amaran booth where they are featuring their amazing new lights, obviously the Verge and the Verge Max. I did post on my social media about how I purchased. You're good. I did post on my social media how I just recently purchased this Amaran 60XS, and then about a month later, I believe, they came out with these super sleek USB-C chargeable key lights, the Verge and the Verge Max. They both come in white to fit my desk perfectly, but I got the big clunky one instead. So I did let them know, and they got a laugh out of that. I will probably definitely be buying the Verge. The Max, maybe I'll wait off to see if I want to make that purchase. I definitely want to purchase this coming up soon. Another brand that I'm really interested in as far as lighting is Zhiyun. Now Zhiyun makes these compact cob lights, very tiny. If you don't know, cob just stands for chip on board. It's the primary technology of most professional lighting. I would say this brand is a direct competitor to Amaran, the brand we just looked at. Now, where they differ is in size. If you look at the 60XS that I just showed you, the one I recently purchased, it's much bigger and much bulkier. So these would be a great option if you're trying to find some professional lighting, but you have a smaller space. So I stopped by Obsbot, a company that's best known for their AI-powered gimbals and webcams. But now they're stepping into the live streaming space with compact, creator-focused PTZ cameras, which stands for Pan, Tilt, Zoom, since that's exactly what they do. These cameras can literally track your every movement and frame you automatically without anyone behind the camera. This is perfect for streamers and podcasters and solo creators. Recently, Kai Cenat was using a couple of these all over his campus at Streamer University. He was using a brand called Bird Dog, where their cameras cost $3,000 each, whereas this Obsbot camera is a third of that with similar performance in a compact size. And it has a lot of different ports on the back. So whether you're doing IRL streams, podcasts, or just want to step up your setup, the Obsbot camera might be the way to go. So we are here at the Logitech booth, and we are taking a look at their amazing Mevo 3-camera starter pack. So you can literally take this camera, you have 3 of them, you can set them up. It comes with a free app that you can have on the iPad to control the whole thing as a switcher. You can plug in your own microphone. It has many hours, forgive me because I forgot, many hours of battery. It uses a micro SD to record, and you can just have them set up. I think I'm going to maybe invest in this as an alternative. The only downside, it is 1080p. So, for example, it's not 4K, but it is 1080p. Still looks great. And for ease of use for streaming, I can't really imagine something that's simpler than this. Now, those 3 other cameras are 1080p, but this one right here, this is the Mevo Core. This one's actually 4K. Now, the difference is those 3 cameras were about $1,000 for all 3. This one's $1,000 alone without the lens. So it's a huge step up in performance, but also price. All right, so we did just look at their Mevo 3-camera 1080p system, but this is actually what brought me to the booth. This is their MX Creative Console. So this, I didn't even know about this till I walked by the booth. I was actually just over there, and we'll go over there in a second, at the Elgato booth, looking at one of their new Stream Decks that's smaller in white, so it matches the aesthetic of my desk. But this is, I want to say, 40, 50 bucks more, but it comes with this additional Bluetooth controller, so you can scroll through your timeline for editing, volume controls, and probably a couple other different functions for this. And the Stream Deck, I think, has 8 buttons for different options. This has 9 buttons and 15 different pages. So huge opportunity here to add to your workflow. The way it would look is probably similar to what you see on this background setup right here. So really, really cool product. Okay, so this is essentially what I have built at home. I built my own all-white YouTube built-in desk setup. I have a Ulanzi teleprompter, so I don't have the Elgato, which is actually great because it's literally a whole separate monitor that plugs into your system, so you don't have to worry about phones and mirroring things, everything's at the right angle. So I may still invest in that. Other than that, I have a standing desk, I have my own key light. One thing I don't have, which we were just looking at the Logitech version, is a Stream Deck. And so I was just looking at their smaller white Stream Deck that is going to be available for $89 that I might get, that matches the aesthetic of my desk. They actually have pedals that control the teleprompter if you want it to move along. I believe the app can also listen to you and scroll as you're talking through. So I am already having problems with my Ulanzi prompter, so I may look at the Elgato prompter moving forward. But this is essentially everything I have at home. This is an all-in-one YouTube content creation desk setup. All right, one of the more popular booths today is the SanDisk booth, which has their new branding, so very cool logo right there. SanDisk in the past has had a couple different issues with memory and memory lossage. And so there's been a little bit of a taboo maybe 2 years ago around some of their storage devices. I talked to them today, they said there's no longer a concern, and they've taken care of all those issues that you might hear reported. But they have new branding, really cool new solid state drives. They're actually giving away a 4 terabyte drive, and a lot of engagement here. They even have a new series called the Creator Series, which is all baby blue, some of it being MagSafe, and really built for today's content creators. So I'll actually come over here so you can see the Creator Series. Really cool series of products. So you have an 8 terabyte hard drive that sits on your desktop. You have a portable SSD, and then you even have a MagSafe SSD. And then even smaller options, you have card reader with, or storage card with built-in 1 terabyte storage, 1 terabyte micro SD, thumb drive, USB-C, and USB-C flash drive. So a bunch of different options, any storage option you might need as a creator. And they only have this one colorway right now, but they did tell me that they're going to probably have it in their standard black coming up soon. So I was obviously most interested in the MagSafe SSD with 2 terabytes or 4 terabytes. Entered a giveaway for that 4 terabyte bigger drive, but I do prefer the smaller, more compact ones. So this is SanDisk. So I am here at the Lexar booth, and we have basically the Professional Go portable SSD with hub. So the really cool thing about this is you get a USB-C hub, you get a 1 or 2 terabyte memory card, and it fits very snugly. I just checked it out to see if it could plug into my phone. And you also have USB-C for charging right here, and then you have another USB for your external microphone. So an example of what it would look like is right here. So you plug it in, you can have your battery bank plugged in, your microphone plugged in, a light attached to your stand, and you have a streaming or recording 4K studio right there. Another example is right here. This is using their external MagSafe SSD, but same concept here, just doesn't have the hub. So really cool opportunity for portable creators like myself that are phone-based and USB-C based. I am here at the Crucial booth looking at SSD memory. So I already went to SanDisk and talked to them. The other option I'm looking at is the Crucial X10 Pro, which comes in a couple different storage options. I am looking at the 2 terabyte, which I believe here is $139 due to the B&H deals. So yeah, really great options, very well reviewed on YouTube, and I think this is going to be my next solid state drive. I think you can even add MagSafe on it so that you can make it MagSafe compatible, and then you can just plug it into your phone directly. So this is what I'll be looking at moving forward. I am now here at the Hollyland booth, where they have amazing wireless microphones. As you can see, I'm literally wearing mine, where you can see the Lark M2S, which is literally the one I'm speaking to you on right now. All right, so I'm pretty much done. I got to see all the booths I wanted to see. I'm now here at the Canon booth. I'm gonna check out Canon, Nikon, and some of the other bigger presenters. I got done everything I wanted to see. I primarily film on my iPhone, so these are just for fun. I'm not gonna be upgrading to a proper mirrorless camera until I feel the need. But that's all from BILD 2025. Thank you, subscribe, and I appreciate you.